Chini ya Mbuyu.
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Bahati. Welcome to Chini Mbuyu podcast. And today I'm joined with two beautiful, amazing ladies. I reached it down to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Chini from Kenya.
Thank you. My name is Mami from Rwanda.
So welcome, Mommy and Stacy. And today I wish us to have a talk. I really wish to know and hear from you what you don't. Have you ever been in a space whereby you became the first and not the last? And if that is the case, you don't belong here. You're a fraud. You're just lucky. You're not good enough. We've had all these whispers in our heads in the rooms that we call, or from others. But today we're saying we are not imposters. We are becoming the first, not the last. What do you understand from this statement?
Can I go first? So, what I understand on this, it is the moment when you feel like everything you are achieving or you are getting, it is by luck or by the chance. You are not enough to get those moments. Maybe you are the first one to join university. You are the first girl maybe to join the school from your village. You are the first one to achieve something tangible. So that is what I understand about the topic. Thank you.
What do you think about it? So to me, I'll base it on my experiences as just advocating for girls. First time walking into a room where there were so many researchers and I was just a young girl. Walking into that room, I felt like it wasn't my space and a lot of questions were in my mind. How will I fit in such a space? Yet there are many academics in this space, and it's when I just recently graduated from university. I felt like I didn't belong. I questioned myself a lot. Is this really a space that I want for myself? Yeah.
How did you feel at that moment?
At first, when I got into that room, I said I didn't belong there. But I went into that room, I said that I'm here for a purpose. And for me to reach this place, there was a reason as to why I'm here. And people saw what in me, and that's why they decided to call me in this space. After sitting with these people, and when I gave my ideas around girls advocacy, they were able to appreciate my ideas. And I felt like I really have things or rather opinions that can really count in tables where people are.
I didn't move out. I just stayed. And it was in a room where there were so many people, and I saw myself so small that I never thought I can. But again, I told myself, let me just stay, because I'm not staying for myself. I'm staying for the community. I'm staying for a survival of gender-based violence. I'm staying for that mother who has a disabled child. I'm just staying for that girl who is there in the village. And today I'm that voice who was supposed to speak on that avenue. And trust you me, it was that amazing space. So I stayed, and they gave me a chance to speak. And when I spoke, I felt so nice. And I knew this is the time, this is the voice that it was supposed to be heard. So until now, I am not afraid of that space. So I just stay in my mind, knowing that this is the right space.
Okay, thank you. I really enjoying your experience where you share the moment you feel like you face something and good enough you manage to get over those challenges. So for me, it's a different. The situation that happens me twice, but there is a situation where I fail, I go out. So let me first the moment where I go out. So there is a moment I tried where there is a one of our staff who resigned. So they give me a chance to take over his responsibility. So there is a moment where I have to present the report to the board. I'm the youngest one into my team, and I'm the first one who is going to go to the board to present the report. So it was I was afraid when I entered in the room, so I asked my boss to help me to present it. I go out surely. So they said to me later, it's okay because it is your first time. Maybe next time you'll be strong enough to present it. I'm the one to made it, but I failed to talk about in front of our body members. That is the first time. So my second time, where I feel like I don't belong, it is the first one when the first moment I go to the job interview, where I see there is a lot of people who have cars, who have experience, and yet I was even not graduated. I was doing my dissertation. So when I reach there, I feel like, oh my gosh, what if I go back to home because I'm not even qualified? I don't have even the skills they are requesting too. So someone on the reception told me, why can't you try? It is not your first time you are going to fail or the last time. You just go because you already coming. So I go there, good enough, I passed. But still, even on my first day at work, I was feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to do this one. Even my colleagues, the staff was telling that you are too young. You are not even compared to the one you are replacing. I don't know if you are going to do this responsibility because it will request you to take some decisions, the leadership decisions. So I said them, do it. Maybe after the probation moment, they will tell me, you just go back home. Good enough. I did it. I wondered on the last moment, they told me, you made it even more than those who you are pressing for. So sometimes we really feel like we don't belong where we are. But the truth is, what we are achieving it because we are good for them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. That's so nice, Mama.
Thank you. So I think this question is related to the first one. It say that when did you first realize you do belong? So for me, the first time I realized that I belong, as I said, is when they say that you just manage different things more than the people you repressed for. That is where I say, oh, maybe I can do this. I can do even more on this position. Yeah.
So for me, what I think when I feel like I belong, it's because I own the space. I just ain't Bahati in that days. I owned it, I claimed it, that this is the space, and I'm going to serve the community whether I like it or not. So that time I embrace it fully. So much.
So you see, you're strong.
That a beautiful moment of acceptance and getting to know that, yes, I belong here because as a young woman, I believe in myself. And when I'm standing, when I'm talking, we know not about talking for myself, but I'm talking for that third person comes there. And that young girl.
Okay, so to me, when I first realized that I belong to this space, most of the time I used to do work around maybe girls, advocacy, and women environment. But I used not to believe in myself. But there is this one time that a student back at the university that I studied used my story as her project story. And I was so inspired and so that I'm really doing an amazing work until someone can see me as a motivation. She published the work that I was doing. I said that I really need to do this more because people are really appreciating the work that I do and seeing the impact I'm making at the community. So when I saw her publishing this work and using the stories that I do at the community, I felt that this is the space that I need to be here and this is where I belong. I felt that this is my space. I need to own it and accept it and just removing the inferiority complex where you feel you are not enough and just giving yourself flowers where you deserve.
Yeah, thank you.
So next question. It's one scarf of leadership you carry and what strength did it give you? So for me, first, being a young woman. And we get people, even your own fellow women, looking down upon you and having some questions like, can she even lead? Can she even stand for this one God out here? So for me, that scar, it was really painful because you expect to get that support from that particular woman, but now you're not getting the same from that. And the strength that gave me, I feel I use that it is a weakness, but now I'm using it as a strength because I make sure that because you don't believe me, now I want to recruit you to my dad believing in me. So now I recruit you by force. So that is how I get to get that strength, and I'm still using it, and I'm not stopping it, and I'm not apologetic about it.
So to me, I'll say that maybe when we think about scars, at times they are painful scars that maybe it leaves pain, or rather it inflicted pain in you or someone. And at times when you look at that scar, maybe the scars that we have on our bodies, you feel like it reminds you of where you came from. And for me as a person, when I was a student back at Maseno University, I was vying for a leadership position. I went for the most top position. It was the chairperson. I thought it would be like an easy path, but something came and people were saying, are you an iron lady like Martha Karua? Are you willing to walk into this path? So it wasn't an easy one. And most of the time when I went online, I was cyberbullied online. And whenever I walked into any class, people would, I don't know why most of the time that when women are vying, there has to be sex involved in maybe the positions that you are vying for. So I was criticized online. A lot of things were done to me. And I was also physically harassed during one of the campaigns that we had. And this really made me, like, I was a victim most of the time when it came to any campaign that we have. The only target that they were aiming at was me as a woman, because I remember we were 7 contestants and I was the only young woman at that time. So this experience to me, it left for me a deep scar in my heart on, I felt like, do women really belong in this space? Or rather, why are we limited to leadership positions anytime we want to buy? Nobody wants to give you an opportunity. They will insult you, call you names, and at times you feel they are inferior, or rather they tell you that you have to go for maybe these smaller leadership positions. And this was not the end of me. And if I was able to overcome this situation and I felt that I was strong enough, at some point I felt like I can't do it anymore. But the friends I had really supported me. Despite me not winning, I was able just to make change, or rather just telling women that even these top positions, you are able to go for them and just tackle it until the end. So it gave me strength and hope that also young women in university can go for top leadership position, and just to ensure that it is a shared ground, and that it gave me strength to continue empowering more women in the society and just ensuring that they have leadership skills and they're able to upscale into any leadership position that they want. Yeah.
For me, what the scars I have in Rwanda, it was really different in first, except currently, where the girls was those ones who supposed to stay home, no education, no anything that can be related to financially support to your community or your family. So for me, at home, I'm the first girl, and I'm the firstborn, and we are 4 girls and 1 boy. The boy comes last. He's still young. So, but the journey for us to grow up as a girls, it was not really easy at home, where even the neighbors were saying, you have only girls, so you are going to have a shame. So where are you going to, they used to tell our parents, where are you going to put the shame for all these girls for? it will be just, you will just have to cry daily. So those words was really hurting. So that made me to work hard to show our parents we can do, even though we are girls, we can achieve much and more as the boys can do that. So without those words from our neighbors, from our friends, from our family members, I could not be able to run or to reach the level I'm in now. So I have been able to attend the education, finishing the university. Now I'm processing masters. I have a job, and even my sisters are just following me to study. Now the three of them are joining university this year. So without those scars we made in our past, we will not be able to reach on this stage. Yeah.
Amazing story.
Yeah.
This is really that it's not a must for you to be loved, and not everyone will accept what you want. But the thing is, you have to go for it, right?
Yeah.
So thank you so much. This has been Chini Mbuyu. I'll bring you as Elizabeth Bahati together with Christian Chini.
Mommy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.